Hello and welcome back. Let me check the sound. Sound's looking alright. Let me check OBS. Yep. I'm just apparently shit about it not working. Today we're gonna do a normal ass market scan, but before we get into that, I'd like to announce that I do have a Discord. If you're interested in these types of videos, feel free to hop in the Discord, which will be linked in the description below. In the Discord, nothing is monetized. It's just a bunch of traders like me. Again, this is essentially just a trading journal. As you click this video, you might have noticed there weren't even ads. With that said, let's get to it. So looking at headline risk, you can see the Iran war is getting more and more priced in through it not taking up the entire front page anymore. It is still front page news. It is what people are looking at, discussing, and it is affecting the market. Also, let's hop on SPY 2-week time frame. So, yeah. Go back on Bloomberg. So U.S. Iran waves truce extension with Hormuz still shuttered. So the Strait of Hormuz is still shuttered, but the markets are reacting very positively to it because they see a potential end. Also, Alphabet poised for 100 billion windfall on SpaceX investment. No, it doesn't really matter. Total two plays. Let's look at economics. Let's see if there's anything on interest rates. That's what I'm looking for. I don't think so, actually. There were some hikes, but those seem to have stopped. Yeah. So still the Strait of Hormuz, which means shit is priced in. SPY is at a new ATH. It is still on that nice upward trend. We don't do trading with trends. We just use these to look at the general trend of things. I don't trade with trend lines. The dollar predictably is going down with it. Still within that very, very stable range, which it has been forever now historically. Hopping down on the 1 day, which time frame which we trade on, this trade right here, this CR that triggered, it is looking less and less attractive because it isn't having a directional approach, which means it can't go anywhere. Optimally, you want a fat push down, and then if it turns around, it isn't valid anymore. So that way, you're already at BE when it hits. But when they slide down like these, you don't have time to move to BE. It would be irresponsible. Like if you dry enter this, like right here, can't move to BE that quick when it's here. As for gold, you should just hold gold, but not much to stay on it. But you've been paying swap on this now, so don't take full loss. Move your sell loss on gold. ADJPY, this BO here might trigger anytime soon. Watching out for this one. These levels are kind of memes. I wouldn't really give a shit about those. We don't really have levels. I used the old tick chart over here. Yeah, you see that's not. I wouldn't consider that reliable at all. This from like the .com bubble. Before actually probably. Yeah, it's from way before 1990, 1991. Okay. This is from the Soviet Union, bro. USSR. Or a continuation could form here as well. That would be quite interesting. On this pair, I don't see it. I don't want to be over or anything. So let's go through the pairs and see if there's anything of interest. Yeah, so this also broke through. I'm not going to go back to the 90s or anything. We're going to paint on painting day. I'm not going to waste time on it now. Okay. I think someone talked about a BO here, but I don't recall who. I know there were some BO entries in my Discord. USD knock. Dude, that probably hit. We'll see. We'll keep that in mind. USD knock. What is this? USD, AUD, USD. What? Why would you enter without ATH? Okay, let's keep going down the pairs. We're gonna look at the knock as well when we see that. What is this? Inflation avoidance? Yeah, so we've been avoiding inflation here. This could be interesting. Okay. Interesting. USD knock. This one hit. This one definitely hit. So, yeah. Yeah. All right, looking at silver, and there's nothing interesting. All right, let's have a look at the pairs. Let's get them up into potentials, the ones we marked. It's nice to talk about them. See walk one with them, yeah? Far are we into the month? We're on the 15th. We got over 2 weeks left of trading before we'll be going into May. I'm up 3.2% this month. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. Anyways, so here I'd be looking for a BO with such strong movement like that with the 200 MA right above. I wouldn't see the CR as that valid because you wouldn't be getting such a good range. If you're going above like an indecision candle, you're looking at something like this with SR, and you have candle lows here. So SR risk, and it's a difficult one. I wouldn't like it. I'd rather go with the momentum of it. As for this one, this looks a lot more attractive for a potential CR right here with all the momentum as well that it has already been riding. But we'll see. The candle is so fresh that it could just keep going. So keep an eye out for both of these and watch how they develop. As for this one, the last one remaining, there could be a BO here. Just wait for it to break new highs and make this a short trade. These are not long trades. Like, sell loss shouldn't be further down than, so if you put it at an exact point higher, they shouldn't be. You never want to put them above resistance like here, but you want to put them right in or right around. So this one becomes very hard because of my level, but it's a bullshit level, so you kind of have to ignore it. I don't consider it valid anymore. The trade would look something like that, which I would not personally enter. I mean, it does the level because we have to go by body, and this is stick touching it. More or less looks like that, which gives us a different and smaller trade. And I'd go with not a full 2.0 on this one, so we'd be looking at something like this. It wouldn't be the longest trade ever. Because remember, SI area, body, and newer info is always first. Double touch with wick is fine. It's actually really good range here. So we have body touch and a secondary wick touch, with the body being the newest. And a trade potential here. You can even make that narrower like that. Like a quick hit. But wait for it to break through though, and you're gonna have to monitor this one. Don't enter this one and then go to sleep. Because with these breakouts, you move your sell loss with the fucking trade the entire time. It breaks through or it doesn't. If it starts pulling back, PE. Like you should already be at B when it's like less than halfway up. I mean, it depends on your dynamic, but for your style. But these are the most aggressive types of sell movement trades we have. But that's it. I've got it all wrapped up. We got 2 open trades and 3 potentials. So we got a lot going on that could potentially hit at once. But that's it. Thank you for watching. That's all I've got for now. And I'll see you for another market scan, the last one, tomorrow. Or we might not do it tomorrow. Not sure. We might just paint. Anyways, bye-bye.